God, grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, courage to change the things I can, and wisdom to know the difference. Reinhold Niebuhr.
Online. Systems check. Power cells at 86%. Navigation. Long-range sensors indicate 4 unknown objects with a high collision risk. Calculating course corrections. Corrections executed. Analyzing ship integrity. Setting repair itinerary. Environmental control systems in optimum range. Oxygen storage at maximum capacity. Passenger biometrics normal. Pilot status. Awake.
I know you're there, Dana.
I am. But I know that you requested I not disturb you before 0800. I believe last time I tried to wake you from morning drills, you told me to shove that shrill voice up my exhaust port, the illogical physics of which I cannot even begin to imagine.
Well, it's creepy when you just pop into the room and don't say anything. Plus, I'm awake now.
For the last 128 minutes, to be precise. May I point out that this is the 8th day in a row you have failed to complete your full sleep cycle.
Dana, what do you want?
I just wanted to check on your status.
Awake, annoyed, and tired of my status being monitored. Now, if you don't mind, I'd like to continue reading, alone.
Are you still reading over the passenger manifest?
You already know I am. This tablet is connected to your mainframe. You know what I'm reading before I get to word 1.
It is just unorthodox that you choose to read passenger bios when you have access to 10,000 years of literature at your fingertips. Perhaps I can suggest something. The collected poetry of Chai LaRue is quite beautiful, and I think...
Nearly 500 pages of asymmetric meter revolving around his belief that flowers are bloomed from happy thoughts.
So you have read it?
Yep. When you suggested it the first time, 3 years ago.
Oh, well, the passenger manifest still does not seem like enthralling reading.
It's not. I'm just... I don't know why I keep reading it. Something just keeps drawing me back to it. I know this sounds dumb, but it makes me feel less alone reading about the people on this ship, even if they are in tubes. Listen, maybe you can tell me something. Why do so many of these people seem unqualified? Low test scores, no discernible skills, family histories of disease. I mean, these people don't really seem like the first choice if you are restarting society on a different world.
The passengers were chosen for a wide variety of reasons. Genetic potential and usefulness to a budding society certainly played a part in the majority of choices. Others offered different benefits to advancing Rubicon's mission.
You mean they paid to get on?
In so many words. Rubicon was not only a technological feat, but also a project of unimaginable scope. On a world already devoid of many resources, Rubicon's construction would not have been possible without the contributions of these passengers.
Great. I live the rest of my life talking to an intercom so that society can have the wisdom of trust fund brats.
Benjamin, please. You seem more agitated than usual. Does this have something to do with your upcoming anniversary?
No. And please don't call it that.
5 years can be a milestone that makes one reflect on all the things...
Dana, stop. I know how long it's been. And that's not it.
Well, then perhaps you can enlighten me. What has been on your mind? You cannot ignore me, Benjamin. Remember, it is hard to shut someone out when they are in your head.
Fine, if I agree to talk, will you leave me alone?
Of course.
And stop doing that head thing.
I promise.
I've been having this dream.
A dream?
More of a nightmare, to be honest. I stay awake until my body aches. I toss and I turn, hoping it's some kind of demon I can fight off through sheer willpower. But it never works. Every night, I close my eyes and I'm back there.
Where, Benjamin? Tell me about this dream.
I don't know, Dana. What's the point?
Dreams can be a window into the subconscious. If your psyche is battling with something bigger, perhaps this dream can be the key to solving it. One of my primary duties is making sure that you remain healthy. That includes your mental health, Benjamin. Do not be afraid. You can trust me.
Okay.
How does it begin?
I'm lying on the ground outside, but really outside. The closest thing I can compare it to is the Arboretum, but this is so much different. The ground is cool against my back. I look up into the sky and it's the most amazing shade of blue you can imagine. The sun is bright, it's shining down on me. I can feel its heat against my skin. It's amazing. I'm surrounded by wheat stalks, 3 feet high at least. They're so dense it feels like I'm in a chamber of grass. I slowly clamber up to my feet to look around, and I'm in this field that stretches for miles. The wheat is golden, almost shimmering in the rays of the sun. Standing up, I can feel the wind, and as it blows, it makes the field come to life, dancing at the whim of an unseen force. And the smell, Dana, it doesn't have the sterile scent like the air in the Arboretum. It's sweet and earthy, and it carries with it memories of the places it's been. In the distance, there are these mountains, and they're all around, stretching up into the clouds. Their caps are topped with snow, and I'm just lost in this beauty that surrounds me. But then I hear it.
Hear what?
The song. It starts off low, like a whisper, but then it grows until it's the only thing I can hear. I turn around to see where it's coming from, but I already know it's...
Where is it coming from, Benjamin?
Marie.
Your wife? Your wife is in the dream with you.
When I turn around, I see her. She's standing across the field under a tree that wasn't there before. It's lush and green, in stark contrast to the field around it, like it has no purpose being there. Marie is reaching out to me, beckoning me. My heart is racing. I can't believe it. I need to be with her. I start walking toward her, but it's like I'm moving in place. I panic and I start to run, but the harder I run, the more I feel the resistance. With every step, every stride I take, the gap seems to only close by an inch. I'm 40, maybe 50 feet away from her when I see her sinking.
Wait, sinking? Into the ground?
It's like the ground is swallowing her whole. First she's to her ankles, then her knees. The look on her face has changed. It's full of pain. I push harder, pumping my legs with all my might, but she just keeps sinking. I'm a few feet away when I see her head go under. Now I can only see her arm reaching out toward me. I'm so close now, so close. I reach out to grab her hand, and for a second, I can feel her grasp, but then she just slips through my fingers.
That sounds terrible, Benjamin.
I start digging into the dirt like mad with my hands until they're bloodied, but there's nothing. She's gone. Suddenly there's darkness all around me. The sky has turned this sullen gray. The sun is gone. The tree is dead. The whole field is dead. I didn't just lose her, I lost everything. And just as everything is gone, I hear that song again. But this time it's different. It's not a song of hope or love. It's a song of death and destruction. And it's not Marie singing it. It's...
Who? Who is singing?
you, Dana. It's you singing.
Oh. I see. Well, is that all of the dream?
What? Oh, yeah. By then I usually wake up. The first couple of times I tried going back to sleep, but no real point after that, I guess.
Yes. I can see how that might be difficult.
Listen, Dana, I'm sorry if I offended you. I'm sure that it means nothing. It's just a dream.
Do not be silly, Benjamin. You have no need to apologize. Dreams are a manifestation of your subconscious. You control your dreams as much as I control the stars or the comets. I can imagine that this has been quite stressful for you. Getting it out is good, but it will not solve everything. Tell you what, you head down to the gym and work off some of that energy. I will try to analyze some of the information you have provided and see if I cannot be of some assistance to you. Sound good?
Yeah, sounds good. And Dana?
Yes, Benjamin?
Thanks for listening.
It is what I do. Benjamin? Benjamin, could you please come... Benjamin! Well, I would hazard a guess that you have also been dreaming of terrible sack monsters filled with cloth and silica.
Very funny, Dana. I'm just working out some things the best way I know how to on this ship.
And to that I may be able to help.
You offering up your mainframe as my next opponent?
It appears that we both have our wits sharpened today. No, Benjamin, I've considered our talk earlier regarding your nighttime anxieties, and I believe I have come up with a solution.
Whatever pills you're trying to push, I ain't taking.
My solution is not pharmacological, Benjamin. Rather, it is one of a philanthropic nature. You see, I believe at the heart of your dilemma is a feeling of uselessness. In the dream, you try as hard as you can to save your wife, yet still you come up short. This is a direct reflection of your own self-worth. You do not believe in your capabilities, therefore you fail.
Maybe I fail because the task is impossible.
See, there it is again. No task is possible if you do not believe it to be so. Look around, Benjamin. This ship was once thought to be the thing of impossibility, yet here you stand. If not for the men and women who set out to prove the impossible, your people's fate would have been the postscript of a dead planet.
Fine, nothing is impossible. If I want my wife to be saved, I need to believe it can happen.
Wrong, Benjamin. You need to make it happen. Your wife and thousands of other souls are relying on you. Now, obviously, your current duties are not fulfilling the desire of your psyche to be of service to her and them.
Are you saying that sitting around watching 400-year-old movies waiting to press a button isn't useful to the cause?
As I was saying, since you are obviously feeling that your current duties are not of value to your wife's survival as a passenger on this ship, I would like for you to take a more hands-on role in ensuring Rubicon's safe passage.
And what might that role entail?
Well, general ship upkeep, routine maintenance audits, sustaining droid performance manuals, writing ship code...
Basically, you want me to go from ship layabout to interstellar handyman.
Much more than that, Benjamin. You would be an integral part in assuring that Rubicon upholds the standards that will allow it to continue on to its final destination. You can be a vital tool in guaranteeing your wife's safety and survival.
Never let it be said that when someone asks me to be a vital tool, I turn them down.
Splendid. I am very excited about this, Benjamin.
Yeah, suppose I am too. So when do I start?
I am so glad you asked. As we speak, there is an issue of a perplexing magnitude plaguing the central aqueduct.
Got a bit of a plumbing problem, huh?
Quite more than a bit, unfortunately. One of the main turbines underneath the Arboretum Lake Reservoir has completely shut down. I have attempted to bring it back online remotely, but it has been unresponsive. I need you to swim down to the turbine and perform a manual override.
Wait, you want me to swim down into the aqueduct? I'm not so sure about that, Dana. You know I'm not a very strong swimmer. Why don't you send down one of your little monkey buddies?
They're seekers, Benjamin, and I have. 3, actually, but I have lost contact with them all. I fear that the depths are too much for them to maintain uplink to my neural net. That is why I need you to go down, since you have more than proven that you do not require my input. And as for your swimming abilities, I have been monitoring your performance in the lap pool, and I believe you are more than adequate in that area for the task.
Well, swimming laps in 4 feet of water is a lot different than diving down 40 into the bowels of the ship. But fine, I can do it.
Tremendous. I am certain that you will find your new role fulfilling to the mind and soul.
I just hope my body isn't the one that suffers. Let me finish up a few things here and I'll meet you in the Arboretum later.
I look forward to it.
I'm sure she does. The first couple hundred times I tried this, it just sank. Being a stone, I guess that's what it's supposed to do, you know? But with the right torque and a good flick of the wrist, you can make a rock float across water like it's lighter than air, making something defy all logic just by knowing a few little tricks. It's almost magical. Come on, Dana. Let's get this going. Or am I just going to yap to myself all day?
I do apologize, Benjamin. I was addressing issues in the lateral thrusters. Do you care to continue explaining how the rotational lift of a disk across a dense liquid surface is magical?
Ha ha, Dana. Anything else you wish to take the mystery out of?
The meat you ate this morning was not entirely that by the strictest definition.
Didn't need cluing in to solve that one.
I also reduced the density of the rocks surrounding the lake by 19% to increase their horizontal momentum after your 200th failed attempt.
And there goes that. I know for a fact that that sunset up there is faker than anything else on this ship, but damned if it isn't the most beautiful thing you do, Dana.
Thank you, Benjamin. I increased the red saturation by 0.8% just recently.
Well, you can really notice. As much as I may love skipping my low-density stones to the slightly redder sunset, I think it may not be the best lighting for the task at hand.
Quite. Adjusting. There, much better. If you could make your way over to that rocky outcrop to your left, we can get you looking more acceptable as well.
You saying that my standard-issue duds aren't good enough for a dip?
Your standard-issued duds are not rated for pressure at depths. You will notice a small raised portion on the rock wall. Please press it.
Wow, you're just full of surprises.
Inside, you will find everything you need. Based on your current measurements, you are size 9.
So, what exactly will I be doing when I get down there?
Just a simple restart of the turbine control panel. Do not worry, I will be with you the whole time. Now, the rebreathers are to your left. Just slip it over your head and breathe normally. There you go. You look spectacular.
I finally look like a spaceman. Well, more like a deep-sea explorer, I suppose.
Now where's the briny beast that I must slay?
Yes, well, the briny beast is in the lake just behind you, about 40 feet down, Captain.
Aye, aye.
Benjamin, can you hear me fine?
Loud and clear as usual. It's kind of amazing down here. Peaceful and serene. And being weightless. Is this what it would be like to be outside the ship?
Unfortunately, I am not the best source of information regarding things outside of the ship, nor matters of having a weight.
Dumb question, I guess. So, I just keep going down?
Correct. In about 20 feet, you should see the turbine.
It's a little dark down here. Getting hard to see anything.
On the side of your rebreather, there is a switch for a heads-up light.
Much better. Wow. Dana, where do all these tunnels lead to?
All over the ship. The lake serves as the primary reservoir for the ship's water filtration and distribution.
Sounds like a fun little maze to explore.
Perhaps another time, Benjamin. We must concentrate on the task at hand. Now, do you see the turbine below you?
Yeah, there it is. Let me just swim down.
Good. Your signal strength is starting to wane. Let me know when you reach it.
Almost there.
Okay, the control panel should be on the other side. Use the turbine blades to crawl your way over.
Man, this turbine really is a beast. To think that my serene lake was hiding all this.
You know what they say about still waters. Over 5,000 gallons can flow through here every second. When it is working, that is.
Yeah, well, I'm just hoping that I don't flow through here.
Do not worry, Benjamin. I have shut off power to the stairs.
What was that, Dana? You're breaking up.
I said that I have shut off power to that whole sector. Benjamin, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now. It must have just been the signal. Wait, what is that?
What, Benjamin?
I think I found something.
What?
There's something down here. Something in between the blades.
Benjamin, that will clear once we restart the engine.
I think I can get it. Just give me a sec. Got it.
What is it, Benjamin?
It's one of the unlucky sailors that lost its battle with the beast. A seeker.
Must be one of the bots I lost contact with trying to manually override the breaker. Did it get damaged in the turbine?
No. Looks fine from what I can tell. Let me pop the casing. Holy hell. All the circuitry is fried. I've never seen this down in the shop.
Interesting.
Dana, do you know what could have done this?
I am not sure. Bring it back up with you and I will do a full examination. After you get the turbine running.
Yes, ma'am. I see the control panel. Okay, now what is it I'm looking for?
You should see a large white handle with a series of buttons above it.
Yeah, I see it.
Good. Now I need you to press them in the following order, starting from the left. 2, 3, 5, 4, 1.
Okay.
Perfect. Now to complete the override, lift up on the handle and push.
Easy enough.
What now?
You're certain this thing isn't gonna kick on and turn me into a slurry?
Positive.
Well, here goes nothing. Whoa, whoa, whoa!
Do not worry. We are back online. Great job, Benjamin.
Thanks. Now it's time for me to get out of here.
Indeed. See how rewarding this can be?
Sure, flipping switches is one of my true talents.
No, Benjamin, it is much more than that. You just restored power supply to the whole ship.
Say again? You're breaking up, Dana.
Benjamin.
Dana! Dana! Dana, are you there? Dana! Wait. Can you hear that?
Benjamin.
Dana. That's it. It's the song. From my dream. It's her, Dana. It's Marie.
Did you say song? Benjamin, you need to get back up here now.
There. It's coming from that tunnel. Here. It's in here. Dana, where does this lead? Dana! Ah! I need to find it. Where is it? Marie! Marie, is that you? No, don't stop. Come on, I'm almost there. No, no! Why did you do this? Ah! I tried. I'm here.
Finally. I lost contact with you and I feared the worst.
I heard it, Dana. I heard Marie's song.
That seems highly unlikely. Perhaps the depths have gotten to your equilibrium.
I know what I heard, Dana. It was coming from this tunnel. I followed it, and all it did was lead me to a dead end.
We'll come out of there and get back to the surface.
Fine. I'm headed up now. Wait. There's something on this grate.
Benjamin, I think it is best to head back.
It's a piece of fabric. Almost looks like a piece of a uniform. There's something written on the back. It says, "Empty lies." Dana, what is this? Dana? Dana, what's going on? What did you say? Dana, did you say the turbine is on? Dana! Dana! Shut it down! Dana, you need to shut it down. I can't hold on much longer. No, no, no! I told you I wasn't a very strong swimmer.
Thank goodness. I thought you
Let's
would...
make that comm system of yours my next project. First, I'm just gonna take a little rest.
By all means. And Benjamin, happy anniversary.
Thanks, Dana.